So this is our Yin Yoga practice. So what it is a ground-based practice where we hold stretches, poses for an extended period of time. And the idea behind it is to really stretch all of the connective tissue that surrounds all your muscles and make you more flexible and mobile. And it works also a lot with stillness through your physical body and also stillness through your mind. So that's where the challenge is. It's sitting still through all of the discomfort, just being where you're at. Okay, we're gonna start in a seated meditation. So you can crisscross your legs or you can prop your hips up on a blanket if you have one, or on a block if you'd like. And then just come up to a really tall spine. Allow yourself to just settle into this space. Your shoulders gently roll back, your chest comes forward. And when you feel ready, invite your eyes to close. So if you're just joining us, we're starting off in a meditation for today's practice, coming up to a tall spine and inviting our eyes to close. Beginning to feel all of the sensations through your natural breath. So breathing in through your nose and then back out your nose. And when your exhale ends, your inhale begins. And it's this continuous pattern of breath. It's this continuous pattern of observation on your breath. Keep following the breath. Keep feeling the sensations right above your lips. When your mind shifts to a thought, know that that's okay. Even if it happens over and over again, then that's okay. It's the awareness that we create as we are meditating. It's knowing that your focus has shifted, and it's making that choice to come back again and start over. Breath to breath. The calming of the mind. Keep coming back to the present, right to your breath, right to this moment. You're almost there. These focused, concentrated breaths. That's where we build the awareness. That's where the mindfulness comes from. Keep your focus. Keep the concentration. Good, 5 more breaths. See if you can bring all of your attention to every little sensation as you inhale and exhale again and again. You can slowly, keeping your eyes closed, roll your shoulders up towards your ears and then back behind you. Just creating very soft circles. And then go ahead and reverse direction. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears, let them drop in front of you. Feel this gentle opening as you start to add movement back to your stillness. Your neck can move from side to side. Option to create little circles again, forward and backwards. Take your time with it. Allow yourself to feel everything. And then slowly, we're gonna make our way onto our mat if you're not already there. Come onto your hands and your knees. Your shoulders right above your wrists, your hips right above your knees. We're gonna begin with a pose that is for strengthening and opening up our neck. So right now, start to sink your hips back to child's pose. Let your forehead come down onto your mat. Just feel this openness, maybe shift your hips from side to side behind you. Your fingertips can be long to the top of your mat. Good, drop your forehead down onto your mat and then lift your hips back up so they're right above your knees. Start to bring your chin towards your chest as if you're tucking it. Rolling your forehead and the top of your head onto your mat. Your fingertips starting to come to your side. And then interlacing your fingers behind your back. You're going to keep rolling your head. So the weight-bearing part is right on your mat, your chin coming closer to your chest, feeling this tuck through the whole back of your neck. The pose is called grounded tip over tuck. You can keep your hands on your back, or you can also reach them up to the sky for a few breaths and then bring them back to feel this through your shoulders as well. This pose is said to cure headaches, anxiety, dizziness. Keep feeling the sensations through the whole back of your neck, through your shoulder blades, as your focus goes right to your breath again. In and out through your nose. Sitting in silence, quieting your mind. Just a few more breaths here. Slight elevation through your hips as you roll a little bit deeper onto the top of your head. Slowly pushing your hips back over your heels, taking child's pose, your forehead gently pressing down onto the mat. Feel the release of the tuck in your neck. Press yourself back up to your hands and your knees. Continuing with this shoulder opener. On your natural inhale, reach your right arm all the way up to the sky. Take your gaze up to the top of your fingertips. And then on your exhale, sliding your hand between your wrist and your knee. Threading your needle, let your shoulder drop all the way down onto the mat. Your right cheek will be pressing onto the mat and your left arm can wrap behind your back. You'll feel this opening through your right shoulder as well through the side of your neck as your right cheek again is is pressing down onto your mat. Keep breathing again and again. When we focus on our breath, we allow ourselves to get right into this moment where the past doesn't matter and the future is not yet. We give ourselves, I say it all the time, we give ourselves this gift to stop, to sit in the silence, and to quiet our mind. Because even as the outside world continues, we have this chance to right now create this inner peace and this harmony within ourselves. So breathe into all of that positivity and that inner peace. Just a few more breaths here. Reaching and lengthening through your right fingertips. Very carefully, very mindfully, slowly start to come out. You can sit up tall on your knees and reach your fingertips back behind your back and squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. You're letting your chin drop closer down to your chest, again feeling this stretch through the back of your neck. And slowly rolling all the way down onto your belly. Let your feet come all the way back behind you. Press yourself up onto your forearms, moving into Sphinx pose. Feeling the sensations all through your lower spine, creating this heart opener / back bend. The closer you bring your elbows into your body, the more sensation you'll feel. You can also take seal pose, which is straightening your hands, bringing the palms up towards the corners of your mat for a deeper back bend. Invite your eyes to close. Keep coming back to the sensations of your breath. And sit in the silence. It's okay if your mind is wandering or it's stuck on a thought. Treat every pose as these little mini meditations. Come back to your breath. Just a few more breaths. Working towards an edge, a place of discomfort. Again, options to straighten your arms for the final 5 breaths to really feel all of those sensations in your lower spine. Good. Take your time coming all the way down onto your belly. With either cheek come to the mat. And then bring your feet up towards the sky. Take this gentle windshield wiper motion from side to side. Feeling the soft release of your back. Good. Start to make your way back up to your hands and your knees. Moving to the left shoulder. On an inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky. Feel a little twist through your midsection as your gaze goes up to the top of your fingertips. And then on your exhale, sliding down onto your shoulder. Threading your needle. Bringing your left cheek onto your mat. Once you get there, you can wrap your right arm behind your back. Your hips are slightly elevated. As you gently press forward, you'll feel more sensation through your left shoulder. There's so much external noise that occurs in our head every single moment, every single day. I think I read somewhere that we process 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts a day. Many of these reoccurring thoughts and anxieties. And that's the challenging part and also the most beautiful part about this practice, is that you are here right now with all of those thoughts. You're observing them, you're becoming more aware of them, and then you're kind of tucking them to the side and you're bringing yourself back to the present moment with your breath. Just a few more breaths. Add length through your fingertips to move deeper into sensation through your shoulder. Very slowly start to unwind on top. And you have options here. You can come into child's pose. Let your arms come to your side. Or you can again sit up on top of your heels and just roll your shoulders up and down from side to side. We're going to make our way to a wide leg straddle on the long end of our mat. Allow your legs to move out to a place of discomfort. So keep opening them up as wide as you can go until you feel sensations through your inner thighs and your hips. And then from here, wiggling and grounding down underneath both sitting bones. Reach your fingertips long up towards the sky. Tuck your chin to your chest and start to roll and round forward. Allowing yourself to come down as gravity brings you there. Feeling a lot of these sensations all underneath your legs, behind by your hamstrings, and this opening through both of your hips. If you have a blanket, you can fold it up and stick it underneath your chest for a prop, or you can press yourself up onto your forearms if you need a little bit less edge. The idea of the practice is to step into the lines and zones of discomfort. It's to create an awareness of your mind and your body. And in order to truly heal, we must keep pushing deeper and deeper into discomfort. Allow yourself to be still. You got this. This is your chance to find inner peace and harmony.
Very, very slowly, and very, very gently, start to make your way back up to a tall spine. Both of your legs can come together. Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet down onto the mat. Your hands behind your hips. And then just bring your hips up to the sky, letting your head fall back for just a few breaths. Slowly come back down and add that little windshield wiper motion with your hips from side to side. Your hands still back by your hips. And take your time and move your body over to the side of your mat. And then from here, you're going to fold your mat in half and then in thirds. Go ahead and bring your knees onto the cushioned mat. You can also put a blanket underneath your knees if you need a little extra support. And then when you come onto your mat, you're gonna open your knees as wide as you can. This really, really wide opening. Your feet will flatten, so the insides of your feet are against the floor. And then keep letting your knees slide until you feel those sensations through your hips and your inner thighs. Good. From here, you'll drop onto your forearms. Your hips are slightly elevated above the ground. And then allowing your arms to straighten and come forward, bring your forehead down onto the mat or onto your floor.
Good. Your hips are slightly pressing back as you feel this opening get more intense in frog pose. Keep finding your breath through the discomfort. And stay in this silence. Getting in touch with yourself. Drawing inwards. Keep coming to your breath through all of the sensations.
True love is gonna hurt. True pain I don't deserve. The truth is that I never learned. You never told me true love was gonna hurt. True pain I don't deserve. The truth is that I never learned. I keep going to the reward, babe, 'cause I need something that could wash all this pain. And I'm sleeping all these demons away. And it's your ghost, the ghost of you that keeps me awake. Oh, the ghost of you that keeps me awake. These eyes sitting on the wall, as they watch every move I make. Your cold heart makes my heart speak. I had to go through hell to prove that I'm not insane. Had to meet the devil just to know his name. Just to know his name. And I keep going to the river of pain, 'cause I need something that could wash all this pain. And I know I'm sleeping all these ghost? Will you give up the ghost? Just give up the ghost, yeah. Stop your haunting me, babe. Give up the ghost. Would you give up the ghost? Just give up the ghost, yeah. Stop your haunting, baby. So would you give up the ghost? Go into the real the ghost. Would you give up the ghost, yeah. Stop your haunting, baby. Give up the ghost. Go into the real the ghost. Just give up the ghost, yeah. Stop your haunting, baby. Going to the river to pray, 'cause I need something that could wash all this pain. And at most I'll sleep and all these demons away. It is your ghost, the ghost of you that keeps me awake. Oh, the ghost of you that keeps me awake.
Very, very slowly. Sometimes coming out of this pose is even more challenging than moving into it. Press yourself up. Bring your knees closer together and take child's pose, letting your hips come back over your heels, fully surrendering your forehead to the mat. From here, you can shift your weight back and forth to the back of your hips. Press yourself back up and unroll your mat.
Come flat onto your back with your feet out to the corners.
Bring your knees up into your chest and then just rock from side to side.
Taking happy baby pose by reaching for the inside or the outside of your feet. Your knees draw in towards your armpits. If there's any other shapes that your body needs to seal in your own individual practice today, you can take them now. As we prepare for Shavasana, our place of rest. Our legs come back out to the corners of our mat. Let your arms be open. Open up your heart and your chest. If you have a blanket, you can cover yourself up with it. And then moving from all of these shapes to shapeless. Quieting our mind, our body, our soul. Through this place of healing and rest. Shavasana. Slowly starting to add the most gentle movement back to your physical body. The wiggling of your fingers and your toes. A deeper awareness to your breath. And then when you're ready, roll yourself over onto either side, coming into a fetal position. Press yourself up to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. Taking a moment to send out love and light to all beings. Wishing for everyone to have the chance to find inner peace and harmony and to sit in the silence, to learn and to love. Bowing to the love and the light in you and me. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, guys. Thank you guys so much. How does everyone feel?
That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining me. Go outside, enjoy this like summer weather because it'll probably snow tomorrow. Right?
Ridiculous.
I know, the weather is crazy. It's so nice out now. Well, tomorrow there's classes. If you guys are all on the Facebook forum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So check it out. And I hope to see you guys next week. I'll probably do yin again on Friday. So have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Jen, not Jenny.
What? Oh.
Wait, is Lisa still on here or no?
No, I'm stopping the recording. Hold on.